Hello guys and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Eli Mwenda. I'm a menswear fashion and lifestyle blogger, and in today's video, firstly, thank you for the support on the last video. I'm really glad that you were interested in my experience growing up in the UK. If you haven't seen that video already, check it out. It's the last one I did on my channel, so thank you guys for the support on that. But today's video, we're kind of going back to the grooming because I've realized there's a lot to cover in one channel when there's grooming, there's lifestyle, and there's fashion. So this video is just going to be 5 grooming tips that personally I make sure I live by. And if you don't do some of these things, this could be a help and it could really change your whole appearance if you implement this and then you start looking better from it. So let's jump into it with the first grooming tip of the video. So tip number 1 is maintaining your hair in between haircuts. Now, for instance, right now, I'm very much due a haircut, but it's not awful, and that's purely because over the years, I've learned how to use a cutthroat razor. Now, it sounds daunting to start with, but with a little bit of practice, there's videos on YouTube of how to use one. A cutthroat blade or cutthroat razor, or if you're not comfortable with that, just using just a normal shaver. Just lining up your hairline can make a world of difference to your hair before that kind of haircut, and it sort of carries you over if you can't get an appointment. Just maintain the edges because the hairline is essential for framing your face, and if it's looking wild, then people will know you need a haircut. But if you maintain it a little bit, then you can get away with a few more days before that cut. Also guys, this is something that a lot of guys think is weird, but it's fundamental in my opinion, and that is maintaining your eyebrows. Now, it's eyebrows plural, it should not be an eyebrow. It should never ever have hair in between here connecting them. Guys, get a plucker, just pluck the bottoms. Just make sure you've got a kind of shape. If you see they're going wild, just tame them a little bit. Personally for me, mine go crazy, they go all the way down here. So all I literally do is just get rid of under here and here. It takes some getting used to if you're just starting doing it, but honestly guys, it makes a world of difference to your face because people notice when there's just stray hairs everywhere. So take some time, invest in some tweezers, and just be getting rid of the strays, and it will really make your features more defined because you won't have that excess hair. So moving on to number 3, and this is investing in a tongue scraper. Now, it's all good to brush your teeth twice a day, it's always good to floss, it's always good to use mouthwash, but this is something I've recently introduced into my regime, and a tongue scraper just keeps your breath fresh for so much longer. It gets rid of everything, all the germs that your toothbrush and stuff can't get rid of. So I really recommend investing in a tongue scraper. They're extremely cheap, and all you do is when you finish doing your normal brushing routine, you just go over it. It's two-sided. You go over it with one side and the other side, and trust me, you'll notice the difference in your breath for that day. And also, no one likes bad breath, so this is, it's a given, right? Moving on to number 4 now, and this is making sure you don't wash your hair every single day. Now, the reason for this is because if you're washing it every day, it's going to dry out your hair and you're not going to get the natural oils coming out of your scalp. So guys, I really recommend that you wash it. I wash my hair twice a week, sometimes once, I won't lie to you. And that's purely because you want your natural oils to come out and moisturize your hair. So make sure you're not washing your hair every day. Just, I just wet it. And guys, when you are washing your hair, the one brand that I would recommend is Marini. I will link them below. I am a brand ambassador for them, and it's something I've started using as well for my own hair. And I've noticed the difference, just the smell and the softness when I'm using that in the whole routine is fantastic. So when you are washing your hair, not every day, I recommend using Marini. So tip number 5 is finding the right cologne and deodorant combination. Now, the main tip here is actually to use cologne, deodorant, and roll-on. What I use personally is Nivea or Sure. I like to combine the two because I think they complement each other very well. I like getting that sort of fresh smell from them. And cologne-wise, it's either Prada or Hugo Boss. But that's because personally for me, I like light-smelling just light smelling cologne. Just when you walk past, it's like a freshness, you know, that's my kind of vibe. Some guys like musky, whatever it is for you, but make sure you find a combination that complements each other well, because sometimes your deodorant won't complement your cologne. So just experiment, go out there, try new ones, just experiment with it until you find one that, you know, you start getting compliments with, you start, you know, getting used to it. And when you've got it, stick with it and let it be your signature scent. So yes, deodorant, must. Roll-on, must. Cologne, must. Find a combination and you'll be the best smelling guy in the room, and who doesn't want to be that? So that is the end of the 5 grooming tips that I recommend. See if it makes a difference. So get your tongue scraper, get your hair in order, get your cologne. What else is there? I've got notes. And your eyebrows in check, and you'll start looking a little bit better. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment and subscribe. And also, if you don't already, head over to my Instagram and follow. Thank you guys for watching and have a good week. Peace.